Hi guys, today we're going to be doing two things. We're going to be sharpening hand pruners and my loppers because the weather for the next 14 days looks like 50s and 60s, and I have climbing roses that need to be pruned and a couple hydrangeas that we prune right now. But before we do that, I want to dig a clump of my first spring bloomers, which are my little snowdrops. I did that last year and they were so sweet to see, anything to brighten your day. And the good news is you dig them up completely with their bulbs, their little bulbs, and you put them in your pots, and when they're through blooming, you put them back in your garden. So we'll go down by the big willow tree and dig a little pot full. So I brought down two pots, this tiny little one, which I think is going to be my choice, and a larger one, but I don't think they'll show up because of the green pot and the green leaves. And all you do with these little snowdrops, you just dig in here, pop them up.
That's too little a pot.
Is it too little? Well, for now then, they're going in the bigger pot. And that's, put a little soil in the bottom, just like this. And these are going to come right in the house, bloom for me, have a little bit of a spring bloom in the house. I'm loving it. A little more soil, and then when I'm done, they'll come right back here into the same spot. Yay. Oh, they're so sweet. Get a little close up here, Raj. When they open up, they have a pretty little yellow center. And that's all you have to do to make your day a little brighter. Go out, dig up any of your little bulbs that are coming up, put them in a pot, take them inside, and then you can get on to the hard stuff. Let's go in and let's get those tools ready for next week. So here are the tools. And one of my little hacks is these scrubbing bubbles. When you spray them on top of your tools, where the resin, let me wipe this off for now, because we all know how the resin builds up on our tools. It gives it such a discoloration. It looks a little greasy. And I have found, I've used this ever since I've been sharpening my tools, that this really cuts the slime. And we want to get that resin off before we start adding more. So you just go ahead and you spray your tools with a little bit of this. Let it set a minute or two. This will be the test. These are my hand pruners I lost this summer, and I was turning my compost. I must have been in October, November, and I've been negligent in getting these cleaned up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I found these in the compost pile, and I knew I could probably get them cleaned up, but I may have lost, you just don't know. So I had already, because I had lost them, and I had lost them prior to October, I bought a new pair, which I have right here. These are Coronas, and they've been a really nice tool. But we'll see if these will clean up, just for the fun of it. And my tools that I use to clean them up is I like to spray them first to help release some of the gunk on them. Then I'll go back with either this really nice metal scrubber. I think it's stainless steel.
Stainless steel scrub.
Stainless steel scrubber. Because then once you get in here, you can just start, for example, on my little scissors that I use for cutting, small blooms off of plants. You get in here and you start scrubbing that off. If that doesn't do it, you can use one of your nice little scrubbing pads too. And you can see how that's cleaning that tool up nicely, getting the gunk off. Yeah. And it'll do the same for if you need to spray it again.
Yeah, that might need another shot.
Just give that another shot. Same here. Let's see how these Fiskars are cleaning up. Oh yeah, you can see how it's dissolving all that gunk. Be careful around the blades, people. Give that another little squirt. These loppers are so wonderful because like I said, I'm going to be pruning my roses, and I'm going to be getting that other stump out of the ground. There were 2 stumps left from the junipers that we had removed. You can see the dirt coming off. Yeah, and you don't have to be perfect. You just want to make certain you get more of the resin off so that they can sharpen better. And careful around the blades. All right, I'll let that set right here. And let's get down to sharpening. Plus, let's see this pear that was in the compost pile. There's a lot of rust. You know, this is just a fun thing to see if I can get these looking any better. And if they would work again. Let's give them another spray. And get on with the loppers I use all the time. Not loppers, but my hand pruners. So as you can see, adding a little bit of your cleansing agent, using your metal brush, really gets things clean. And now, what you're going to do, I like this is a little Corona 8300 sharpening tool. It fits great in my hand. The technique you use when you get ready to sharpen your blade, you can see the beveled edge right here. You want to use your sharpening tool, whichever you choose, at a 45-degree angle. You're going to hold these right here firmly in your hand. I use my thumb as a fulcrum, and at a 45-degree angle, you go from bottom to top, one direction, at least 7 to 10 times. I do sharpen mine throughout the whole season, and that helps. But getting them ready for the spring season of a lot of pruning, you want to start, you know you're getting it sharpened close up, and we've done a couple videos of sharpening my tools. When you're sharpening your tools, you will see some little filings show up on the edge of your blade that you can't see with my camera, but you use the flat edge of your sharpening tool in one direction to clean those filings off. And you want to make certain that you are extra careful so that you don't cut your finger.
Or your husband's finger.
Yeah. You want to make certain that that feels sharp. Yeah, that's sharp. So it doesn't take much time to get those. Look at the difference here on that cutting edge, that beveled edge. Not only will it be brighter.
Yeah, hold that still for a second.
Okay.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's nice and sharp, 45-degree angle. And I will do the same thing to the lopper right here too. Let me finish wiping it off. Yes. Let's get that wiped off. These bigger tools can be, you want to support them. Shoot.
There you go.
There we go. Again, you can see the beveled edge. And you're going to, these large tools, the same thing, 45-degree angle. Start at the bottom. Then make certain you have a good fulcrum up here at the top. Go clear to that tip. With a larger blade, I do usually half the blade, then come back up and do the other half of the blade. I think you have a lot more control over your stroke, but that is just me. And this has been through a lot this past year. We did a lot of pruning. You can almost see the filings better on this big. That's the process of all of these hand tools, bladed tools. You want to get in there 7 to 10 times. Be cautious. I mean, you can see the filings on my white shirt. And that's a good sign that you're getting it sharpened. Keep them clean the best you can. And I don't think...
Don't give up yet.
I will carry on with this pair. And if they turn out well, I'll put a photo at the end of this video. But I'm going to carry on with these tools. Reg, oh, thank you, Reg. You pointed out the last thing I do when I'm done with sharpening all my tools, like this pair right here, you're going to add a little bit of 3-in-1 oil or some kind of good multi-purpose oil, and you want to just put a little bit around the blade, on the blade, wipe that off where they come together. Give it a few little of these, and then use a towel.
You want paper towel?
Oh, yeah. We're in Reggie's studio this morning doing this, and he has, what do we call this place down here?
Well, hardware store.
Hardware store. Anything anyone needs, any tool.
Well, that's not good. I'm not an automotive guy.
You're not automotive.
I have to go down the street for the automotive guy.
down
Tracy's
the street.
down the street. He has everything automotive.
Yeah.
But I have everything else.
Yeah, and it's handy.
Home repair.
But this is where he does all of his artwork, down in this area. Not well lit, but that's what he likes. But wipe that oil off. Oh, look how pretty these are looking.
I think they look brand new.
Almost brand new.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And your tools don't have to look brand new, but it's nice when they do. But rub that oil in. And so I've got these to do. We'll see if that turns out. And this looks really nice too. So that's it for today. I love having a little bit of outside, inside, and I'll take that off of your workspace here, Reg. That's
I got all day, honey.
So guys, thanks for watching. Do get your hand tools, even your shovels. I'm not doing shovels today. That's for another day. My hand pruners are so important because next week I'm using them. So thanks for watching. We'll see you the next time, guys. Bye. So here we are, guys. One thing led to another. I came out and brought look at these beautiful little snowdrops. Now they've opened up from being inside. Had to show you. But I did come out and I've got the Fiskars that were in the compost pile. They're looking pretty good. I'm not throwing those away. And everybody else is cleaned and ready for spring, which next week I'm going to do a whole lot of things. I also got into cleaning up my other tools, my hori-hori, my shovels. One thing leads to another, and it's exciting time. So guys, enjoy your garden today and get those tools ready. Thanks for watching.